Yo, can you guys hear us if we talk to you guys? Everything's broken, so I'm trying to figure it out. Hey, can you guys hear the segment that's on the air right now or no? Like on the live stream? Yeah, I didn't figure you could. It's on the app and the radio. I just can't make it go to the live stream until we get this figured out. So, bye.
door, the handle of the refrigerator to make sure I didn't forget it. Yeah.
You got to put it in your way. If it's not in your way, you're going to forget.
All right, how far have you gone and you had to return back home? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile, 41067, social media live stream. You left your house, you forgot something, you turned around. How far did you go? Call us now on Johnny's house.
New phone? Who dis? Text up.
6:51, that's Messy, Lola Young, first thing in the morning. It is 6:52. We worked out the problem, y'all. We are back.
April Fool's joke is over.
Partly cloudy with showers, local thunderstorms. High today of 87. It is 70 right now. All right, we're going to find out what's the furthest you've gone and then had to return and come back to get something. From Claremont, Andrea, good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody this morning at Johnny's house?
Everybody good up in here?
Yeah.
Everybody's good.
Happy belated birthday, Ray.
Happy birthday, Ray.
Thank you.
Oh.
I appreciate you.
I was like, can Ray not hear?
I know. I'm like,
I appreciate you. Yeah.
Okay. Ray went out last night.
No. I mean, I did.
No, I did.
Ray's still drunk.
No, I did. So what did you forget and how far you had to go back?
Taking the kids on a cruise. We went all the way down to Miami the night before and getting the kids situated, just doing my last minute thing, realized I left everybody's birth certificate and passport back at the house.
So
4-hour drive back home.
So that night you drove back 4 hours, got them, and then drove back to the hotel?
Yep, and didn't get back to the hotel until almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Got up and got them ready for the cruise.
There you
we
go.
were able to make the cruise.
Hey, you know what? A situation like that is nothing even to discuss.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
You and me, one of us going back. Which one? Which one going back?
Yeah, it wasn't me, even though it was my fault. I wasn't the one that went back, but
And you shouldn't
I'm
be calling.
sure it was not a
You shouldn't
happy
be.
ride back.
You shouldn't be calling then. You got a good man. I'd have been cussing you out the whole way. I told her to get that. No, she don't listen to me. No, nobody listen to me. Now I'm driving. Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, it was. He told me to put him. He's like, you should put him in your purse or put him in your bag. I said, no, I want him in my hand so I know exactly where they're at. And I sat him down the counter, trying to get the kids out the door, and I left them all there.
Yeah, for your safety, I wouldn't let you, but I would fly you back. I'm like, look, I'm gonna fly you back. I won't let you drive back, but I will fly you back. You made the mistake, make it right. All right, Andrea, thank you. You have a beautiful day, okay?
You two guys have a great day.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna have to drive back because I told you ain't want to listen. From Tiffany, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How far you had to go and had to go back? What did you forget?
So I made it to daycare with my kids, and before I realized it was the 100th day of school, and the night before I laid out everything for my son.
Oh no!
I laid out everything: suspenders, the shirt, all that stuff. I don't know what kind of morning I was having, running late, whatever. Get to the daycare, and the teachers are like, "Oh, you're not dressed up." I looked at him and said, "Dressed up for what?" And that's when it hit me that, and I had in my head, I had a split second. I said, "I got to go to work, or I'm going to be late." And the look on his face, it was like I broke his heart. And I said, honey, I will be right back. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go get everything. I drove all the way back home, grabbed his stuff, went to the daycare. I called work and said, I have an emergency to take care of. And I got him dressed, ready, looking like an old man for the 100th day.
How old is he? Or how was he at the time?
He was 4 or 5. He was 4 or 5.
Okay, yeah, you have to. But at 6, that's when you get down on that one knee and say, son, life ain't fair sometimes. Sometimes we get what we want. Sometimes we don't. Be a big man.
No, but
pop him on the fanny and send him back in the class.
I'm the kind of person, I have everything by the door. I have reminders in my phone. I have a mat that says key, a mat like a doormat that says keys, phone, wallet. I know. I have all of those things.
Oh, I understand.
Well, you're a good mom.
It happens sometimes. From Deltona, first time today, Evan. What's going on, Evan?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
What's up, Evan?
Just chilling. Woke up like 30 minutes ago.
So you just woke right up and called us. You still
kind of, sort of.
You still in bed?
I got you guys up in my prayers.
You said, well, we'll appreciate that.
Thanks.
Appreciate that. I don't even roll over and think about the show. And the show's my life. But anyway, Evan, what you want to say?
So I was on the way to work one day, and I was looking through my tech notes, and it said Evan stopped by a shop to pick up materials for the job. And I already had passed this job like 30 minutes ago, and or the warehouse like 30 minutes ago. And then there's a part from Deltona to Daytona where there is no exit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And so I'm driving, I'm like, oh my goodness. So I made a U-turn on one of those things, the spots that said service vehicles only.
Yep.
And I kind of stopped and I kind of see a whole bunch of cars coming. I was like, man, this is going to take forever if I don't go. But one car looked like a cop, so I just shot it anyways. And I got pulled over by a state trooper. So when I got pulled over, it's like, sir, you know what? And as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, that's it. Because he was in the left lane. I shot all the way to the right lane. And as soon as I did that, I seen him go all the way to the right lane. So I had to start, like, moving, like, getting over, slowing down. He turned his lights. He's like, you already knew what you did. I was like, yes, sir. But it said service vehicles. I'm a service van.
The man ain't lying.
What they say over there?
ExxonMobil powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they were 40 minutes into work and they had to turn around because they forgot their partial dentures.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
can't be up in the job with missing teeth.
Yeah.
And they said they can't use the banana peel method because you can't put your teeth on the floor.
All right, we got to move on quickly. Ray, what you working on?
A judge is dismissing some other things that have to do with Diddy.
3 minutes away on Johnny's house.
Coming up in just 3 minutes.
Yo, what's going on? It's Kendrick Lamar.
Not like us.
They not like us. They not like us.
XL 106.7.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so I feel like this is falling apart and I don't like it. The New York judge has now dismissed one of the many sexual assault lawsuits that is against Diddy. And so Jane Doe chose not to reveal her identity by pursuing the case.
Okay.
So what they're saying is that she was told that she has to file the complaint under her name by March 20th, and she did not. And the judge now has dismissed the case earlier yesterday.
So she said, I'm done.
Yeah, so she has now basically dropped the charges, and she's the one that claims that he sexually assaulted her in New York City at a party in 1995.
Okay.
Then he violently struck her when she refused his advances, and now Tony Busby, who was her attorney, was saying that in this particular case, Jane Doe opted not to proceed, and there's a lot of fear amongst these plaintiffs.
Well, the thing is once she goes public, every tabloid, camera, paparazzi wants to talk to her.
Yeah, and so that's what Tony Busby is saying. He's saying that like these cases obviously are very tough, and they're re-traumatizing for victims, for those people that actually want to pursue the lawsuit. You have to go through the whole thing over and over again in your head. And so now, obviously, she doesn't want to subject herself to the media circus.
Yeah.
And
People saying, Tony Bugsby, you still a lawyer, man?
Seriously.
Are you still practicing?
Depends on which city, which state, which region.
Yeah. So, I mean, this dismissal comes after last week. There was another Jane and John Doe that must also reveal their identities in separate lawsuits, and they have to do that by April 10th.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see by April 10th if they actually come forward with their legal names or if this is also going to get dropped.
I mean, if it happens to you, you got to tell your friends and family around you, listen, this happened to me. I'm about to be thrown in the public, and your life is probably going to turn a little bit too. But you understand, I won't let this man walk. Or you're like, you know what? I like my life the way it is now. I'm just forget all about it.
I know. That's got to be such a hard decision.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Damon looks unrecognizable if you haven't seen him. He's got like this full body transformation. He was on the set for The Odyssey.
Okay.
It's a Christopher Nolan film, and it's supposed to come out next year, but he looks crazy. So his fitness journey for this highly anticipated film, they said he was dressed in like baggy pants with like this chiseled chest and back, but he obviously looks a lot different. Do you see it?
No, I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
It says Matt Damon. Now, what should I look for?
So he's got like a gray beard and like this like moppy looking hair.
Okay, yeah,
I see you see it? Yeah. So he does look a little bit different. But if you saw it like earlier this month, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, who are like best friends, revealed that they were going to be doing things together, like movies together, more in the future. So that's one of them.
Yeah, he looks different.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. And like he was talking about, and they always say that like the transformation that you have to do to actually get these roles and
you see him next
to
Ben Affleck, and you can tell Ben just put on the just for me and tighten his stuff up a little bit.
So July 2026 is when that movie's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Linkin Park is not doing so well with selling tickets. So obviously Chester Bennington is no longer here. And so the band has to basically shelve some of the concerts that they were trying to do at Dodger Stadium in September.
Okay.
And so they moved it to like somewhere else. But they're dropping like 56,000 seat stadiums down to 18,000 seat arenas.
Yeah.
So it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, Beyonce might be doing that too.
Yeah. A lot of people are putting the blame on the new singer, Emily Armstrong. I think she's great. You know, they chose her.
She's fine and she sounds fine, but like she sounds like she's doing like Linkin Park karaoke. So if you're a Linkin Park fan, they're gonna need to come up with new stuff.
Yeah.
That's her stuff.
Yeah.
It's not that it's not that I don't think she's good.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's not. It'd be like going to see your favorite band with someone singing karaoke.
Yeah. Cover band.
There's also like some drama around her with like Scientology, and like she supported Danny Masterson.
Oh,
so
really?
like there's some other stuff, but I don't want to say that's why they can't sell tickets, but you know, it's out there.
Wow. That's your favorite group, man. You know,
That
you want to support the band, you know, take you through some rough times. All right, updating you on what's been happening. We call it What's Trending. It's on the way next on Johnny's House. 7:08. It's Johnny's house. It's Tuesday, first day of April. April Fool's Day. Prank. Partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain. 87 the high. It is 70 right now. All right, Nerese, what's trending?
All right, trending right now is women's sports. It is growing and the numbers do not lie. The revenue of women's sports is set to hit $2.35 billion in 2025, which is a 25% increase from 2024's record of $1.88 billion.
Good.
Yeah, women's basketball is leading the growth, surpassing soccer with over $1 billion in revenue, recognizing star athletes like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. The WNBA is looking to expand from 12 to 16 teams by 2028. And even, I just found out this morning, even Eminem is in the talks about bringing a WNBA team to Detroit. So we'll see how that goes.
We used to have one years ago.
Yeah, we did.
It was the Mystics.
The Miracle.
The Miracle?
Really?
Yeah. I used to sit courtside.
Oh, of course
Back
you
then.
did.
Was it at the Kia?
Yeah.
Was that the old one, though?
But the old
TD
one.
Waterhouse.
Yeah. Back then. Yeah, we had one.
Speaking of women's sports, the 2025 Women's Final Four is set with UConn facing UCLA and Texas taking on South Carolina. It's going down on Friday with the national championship going off on Sunday. And the women's NCAA Final Four will be hosted at our sister city, Tampa, at the Amalie Arena. It is the fourth time hosting this event, making it the first city to do so. And performing halftime, Glorilla.
Okay, nice.
They should have got Dolce. She's from Tampa.
I
That's
know.
Come on, now make it make sense.
All right.
Also, there is a new word that's being used to describe the overwhelming feeling of cuteness, and it's called giggle. I hope I'm saying that right. It's described as a feeling so intense that it gives us the irresistible urge to tightly clench our hands and grit our teeth. You know, like when you're just like,
That's an exercise you do
Yes,
to tighten up your area.
For your hoo-ha.
Yes,
It is.
It is.
it is. Absolutely.
oh my gosh. You know what? You know why? Because this is an actual word that's in the Philippine language.
Yeah.
Which means stunned.
Yeah.
But like they turned it into an English, like they literally put it in the
Yeah.
Oxford English dictionary that can be used as a
Oh,
noun.
no,
or a
I believe
feeling.
it, but that's an exercise.
Yo,
That's
I-
exercises for your lady parts.
Yeah, and the way that you just described it, that's what you
Exactly
do.
what
down
you do.
there.
You clench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done with this report.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
The thing is,
I'm like, did
it
she just say Kegel?
I know
I
know
was
why
like-
Ray know, but how do I know?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's how I know.
Yeah.
I just kept focusing on.
Men can do it too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
You could.
Did you
maybe
learn that? Ray?
maybe tomorrow adult conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, don't look like that. I know men.
Okay.
We're not doing that.
It's called something else or the same?
It's called something else.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
I want to learn more.
But I'll tell you how to do it.
Well, I decided just a little bit ago off the air. Google's free.
Mhm.
Learn all day.
I want to learn from you guys.
All right. It's time for Smarter Than Your Hood. That's when you represent the city that you're living in with some very, 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 very easy questions. Brian, where we get those questions? Today?
This is best trivia general knowledge.
General
quiz.
knowledge, and if you get the most right, SeaWorld 7 Seas Food Festival is back. 190 mouthwatering dishes inspired by global cuisine. If you'd like to know more, go to SeaWorldOrlando.com. This weekend, Soulja Boy and Lupe Fiasco is going to be there, and the concerts are free once you're in the park. If you'd like to play and represent your city, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Smarter Than Your Hood. You know how to play it. Call in now, Johnny's house. 722 Neo Pitbull, Johnny's house. It's going to be a 20% chance of rain, partly cloudy. 87 is a high rate. What we're looking at right now? 70 on April Fool's Day. We don't talk about that in 8 o'clock hours. Does that mean anything anymore? You had to be ready. You had to be on guard on April Fool's Day. We even changed the station Spanish back in the day.
Yo, stop.
Yo, we did it, and then the market said, "Oh, they're ready." We are ready. All right, it's time for Smarter Than Your Hood as we get 2 cities to compete to find out who is the smartest. And the winner today, you're going to get SeaWorld 7 Seas Food Festival. It is back, in this weekend, Soulja Boy and Lupe Fiasco, they're going to be performing live. But first, we want to meet our amazing contestant representing the city of Ocala, 31-year-old construction worker. Let's say good morning to Timothy. Hey, Timothy.
Hey, good morning, Johnny's house.
How you been, Timothy? How's Ocala these days?
It is great.
Have you seen John Travolta walking around a little bit?
No, but I have met him like 13 years ago at Silver Spring.
Now, I've heard people in Ocala, that's why he likes it that y'all leave him alone. He just, does his own thing. Y'all say, hey, John, say, hey, what's up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you sound real excited about that, Timothy. All right, let's find out who Timothy's playing. Representing the Big Potato, the APK, 43-year-old air conditioning service technician. Let's say good morning to Eric. What's up, Eric?
Hey, what's up?
All right, Eric, how long you been in Apopka?
5 years.
5 years. And what you like most about Apopka? That much. That right there. That right there. All right. So in the AC business, is it starting to pick up for you, or is it kind of slow?
No,
Eric?
It's starting to pick up.
Okay, what are you doing, Eric? Are you at work right now? What are you doing? Because we're playing a game, and you called us, Eric. Remember
I'm driving my daughter to school. Usually I play the game going here. It always works.
Okay, so you dropped her off yet? You need us to wait? What you need us to do, Eric? Okay. He's in the car line.
Right.
He's in the car line right now. Okay. Eric?
Yeah.
Are you able to play or not? You let me know what you need to do. We're live on the radio, Eric. Huh?
I can play.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's going to go well.
I can tell you now, Timothy's going to win. All right, here's the way it is. We're going to ask you a question. If you know the answer, you yell out your city. At that point, we'll give you an opportunity to answer. If you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take away a point. But the last one is for either a tie or for the win. And we need to find out what you sound like on the air together. So on the count of 3, yell out your cities. 1, 2, 3.
Ocala.
Oh,
I
pretty
like
much.
the even level of
I know.
enthusiasm we got going on. That's what
Ocala. All right, let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3.
Ocala.
Okay, a pop could get a little louder there. All right, again, if you know the answer, yell out your city. We'll give you an opportunity to answer. Here we go. What is the largest island in the world?
Apopka.
Ocala.
That would be Eric.
Australia.
Australia is incorrect. The answer is Greenland. Eric, you have -1. Norris.
All right. Which human organ has 4 chambers?
Apopka.
That would be Eric.
The heart.
That is correct.
You have now 0. It is 0-0. Timothy, you there, man? Timothy.
Yes, I'm still here.
You all right?
all part of his plan.
Yeah, I didn't know, so I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
See, part of your plan.
There you go.
Smart man.
All right, B.
All right. What is meteorology the study of?
Ocala.
Oh, that would be Eric again.
Weather.
Correct.
All right, it is a +1. Now, here we go. Now, if this part of the plan, Timothy, you're smart. If not, you didn't know anything. Now, the way it works is we're going to ask you one last question. Timothy, if you get it right, it is a tie. You get it wrong, you lose. Eric, you get it right, you win. You get it wrong, Eric, it is a tie, and we go to the tiebreaker question. Are y'all ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Miss Ray.
When Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, how many NBA championships did he win?
Apopka.
Whoa. Eric.
6.
Yes, he
We
did.
have a winner! Congratulations. SeaWorld 7 Seas Food Festival is back. You are going on Saturday, April 5th. Soulja Boy and Lupe Fiasco take the stage, and the concerts are free with park admission. You want some more information, go to SeaWorldOrlando.com. We were worried about you, Eric, but you came through.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Well, you hold on a second then. That's what happens. All right. It is April Fool's Day. We come back. We're going to talk about pranks you remember on Johnny's House. Teddy Swim on Johnny's House. It is 7:30, April Fool's Day. It's going to be partly cloudy with showers. 20% chance of that. 87 is a high. It is 70 right now. Speaking of swim, how about see how we can do this little transition?
That's a good transition. I like it, yes. That's why you're in the Radio Hall of Fame, things like that.
Right there, Brian. There it was. Hey, speaking of swimming, we want you to swim with us on the Johnny's House cruise.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever seen me in the water. No, that was one year we were drinking them 40s in Mexico.
Yeah, you don't swim. Swimming. You just float.
We're just sitting there drinking the 40s. Anyway, we got the cruise coming up September 18th, Carnival Freedom. It is 3-4-day cruise, Thursday through Monday. We come back. We're gonna hit 2 of their private islands. Has that new island even opened up yet?
I have been looking for a cruise that goes there because my wife and I are going to take a cruise in July, and I haven't found one yet that goes before we go.
So we're going to be in there brand spanking new.
We'll be one of the first for sure.
Yeah.
We want you to join us. It's going to be a great time. I don't know when they're going to end this, but right now you can put $150 down and then have a month or two to pay it all off. If you want to know all the information, just go to xl1067.com. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to be the biggest one ever. Every time we talk about this, you right now who are on the fence, get off the fence. You need something to look forward to. It's been a crazy year. And we always say, have something to look forward to. So surprise your friend, surprise your mate, your husband, your wife, and say, you know what? We've been thinking about it. We ain't been doing anything. Let's go on this cruise. And we're going to be there, and we'll make sure that you have a good time. And if you're traveling by yourself, you won't be by yourself because we're always going to be together. And right now, we're on record about 300. I mean, by the time it's all said and done with, it's going to be a lot of stuff going on. So just go to xl1067.com, get the information, and Patricia will answer the phone. And if y'all went on the last cruise, Patricia is coming back again.
Yeah, she is. She'll be in the Kaleidoscope Lounge at 11 p.m.
I'll never forget that Brian at the pool. Hey, man, last night, bro.
Patricia in there, scrub the ground.
Yeah, she was.
I go on stage, hey, is this true? Yeah, I did it. You want to see what I did?
Yeah.
Oh! You will have those moments too. Just go to xl1067.com. Johnny's House Cruise, September 18th is when we're going. All right. It is the day is April Fool's Day. And back in the day, it used to be that thing, man. It was April Fool's Day. You just knew you were going to get pranked. And I don't think we're gonna ask about 8:30. Is that a thing right now? So Ray, you want to talk about some pranks you remembered?
Yeah, if there was like a prank that we did that you remember, or one that you did. And
we haven't done an April Fool's one in a long, not since I've been here.
Yeah. So we're just talking about regular pranks that was going down.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever done. I mean, back in the day when it's Doc and Johnny, we switched the station, Spanish, DJ Leone. We brought him in, and they lost their mind.
Yeah.
There was no Spanish FM station at the time. It was years before Roomba, years before, and people were going, "What's wrong? What's going on?" I'm like, hey, it's April Fool's.
It's probably at least 10 years before because I wasn't here yet.
Yeah. Oh no, it was way before then. We were spinning vinyl.
Yeah.
He brought his vinyl case in there.
Yeah.
And now that was the last time we did on the air. Now the worst thing, if you want the death of a morning show personality, the worst thing you could ever do is mess with the time. And there was a morning show here who did that, and 4 months later they were gone. You're sitting here going, it's 6:33.
Right. And you just rolled with it. But back in the day, people used their radio for their time. Like there was no phone.
Yeah.
So
what was in your car?
What the radio told me is what it was. When I was getting up for the morning, like getting ready for work.
Yes. And they was like, hey, it's 6:33. People were late for work. They were mad. A couple months later, I'm like, that's just the dumbest thing to do.
Yeesh.
I guess the prank pulled on me is when y'all brought all those people in my bedroom.
That was fun.
That was fun. It wasn't April Fool's.
It was just a prank.
Just
it was
because.
It was.
That was a good time.
The thing that bothered me the most is I don't know who has the footage, but the camera was live in my room for about a whole day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either. Actually, it wasn't me.
Dang.
So when I went to bed,
that's back when we had an actual web team. So those guys might have it.
There's some footage. I don't know. I mean, I don't think about that every now and then.
Yeah.
But no, we won't put the footage up because my ex-wife is in that video. So we're not going to put that up for you to see.
Mhm.
Ray, what do you have one to remember?
Well, when I was down at Real Radio interning, that was an April Fool's prank. And
that was good.
am so mad. They were telling me that I was the first ever intern to get an endorsement. And so they had a sales lady come in and tell me that I got an endorsement and all that stuff. And it was for an adult toy store.
Oh, man.
They wrote scripts. They did all of that. They had me cut commercials.
Yeah.
Promoting this adult toy store.
Now, did they run on the air?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The whole
So you
next
thought you was going
day.
to get paid?
I thought that I was going to get paid, and it was just
Now,
a
was it some what do you say? The
Well,
verbiage?
Yes.
Oh,
The
nice.
verbiage was a
I
little...
just remember saying, "Big trouble in my little China."
That is funny.
Wow.
Look, that's a good prank.
As far as radio pranks are concerned, that's a good one.
That's a good prank.
But
Ray.
like, I just
Now, were you upset that you weren't going to get the money?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was like, dang it.
You were broke.
I was an intern.
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
I was working 2 jobs. I was like, damn you guys. I was late to my birthday dinner because my birthday is the 31st, the day before, and they had me cutting these commercials late to my birthday dinner.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. If Brian and I would have did something like that, I'd have just been laughing.
Oh my
stop.
God.
Just stop.
We wouldn't have been able to go through
No, we
it all
couldn't
the
have.
way because we would have been laughing too hard.
It was horrible.
Too hard.
That's a funny prank.
It was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the sales lady, everybody in on it.
Brian, got any you remember?
Yeah, I've never really been pranked. As a kid, I remember my mom was hanging out with this one lady, and her husband pranked them, and I was with them. He set up a mannequin in the doorway when they went into the apartment, and he cut the lights so you couldn't turn the lights on. And this was back like when Jason and Michael Myers were scary.
Oh my God.
And so we opened the door. I'll remember it for the rest of my life. We opened the door, and there's like a man. It looks like a man in a like a jumpsuit, like a Dickies jumpsuit with a mask on. And the police came. We called the police because we ran. So it kind of backfired on him because obviously he got in trouble for having the police show up. But that's the only time I've ever been like pranked. I feel like, and it stuck with me. But I don't find pranks funny.
Yeah.
I like to pull them.
Yeah.
But I don't like to be pranked.
Yeah.
Wow. Nerese?
Nothing. You guys
No?
are savages. I mean, the
Oh,
only thing
no,
I've gotten
man.
as far as doing anything for a prank is like putting hot sauce on a cookie and giving it to my friend.
Well, I mean, you tried to prank me with the little photo things you put as wanted, and I was like,
Oh, yeah,
I was like, you know
Wait.
what? You're not ready for this.
Listen, there was assistance. All right. Someone
no.
provided a picture.
I understand.
I may not say the name, and it might Ryan.
I understand, but I was like this. You playing big boy games.
I fixed that lame thing you were calling a prank by putting a real photo up and everything. I was trying to help you out.
Yes, you did.
You're about to
did.
do some kindergarten level stuff. I got you up to second grade.
See, because your thing is, your mind is focused on where you at the time, at the time.
Yeah.
So you don't think left or right. For me, that would have just been bad. It would have been bullying for me to prank you. Just bullying.
You're looking for the tee-hee.
Yeah.
Well, like we go for the knockout punch.
Yeah, you guys do. I'm scared to get pranked by you guys.
I mean, like go to an event and nobody's there.
Oh.
Like literally nobody, because we'll buy out the place.
I better get paid for it.
No, so I'm like, all right, I gave you that warning and you haven't since then. So I'm not gonna bother you with that. I want to find out the best prank you've always remember. Who was it for? Who was it to? Was it something we've done on the air? Whatever it is, hit us up. We want to hear about it. And we're going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets. See Kylie Minogue at the Tension Tour at the Kia Center on April 13th. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Call because we want to hear about it. You can text if you can't get through. The XL Mobile is 41067. Live streaming social media. We love talking to you guys, so drop a comment there. It is April Fool's Day. Want to find out about the best prank you remember either in your personal life or on the radio. Call us now on Johnny's House. Billie Eilish on Johnny's House on a Tuesday morning, April Fool's Day, 7:47. Showers, 20% chance of rain. Ooh, I was eating, what is that? I mean, off radio yesterday.
Charcuterie.
It's coming back at me now.
They're repeating on you. That's what my grandpa used to say. Oh, that's repeating on me.
Repeating on me. 87 is high. 70 right now. All right. We want to find out about pranks that you remember. I'm going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to see Kylie Minogue Tension Tour at the Kia Center on April 13th. Let's go all the way to Deltona and talk to Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany.
Hello.
Who got pranked?
Okay, so I got pranked. I'm an after-school teacher, and we decided that we were going to take a jar of mayonnaise, empty it out, fill it with vanilla pudding, and just whip it out and start eating it in the middle of after school. And the kids thought it was the most disgusting thing in the whole entire world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds pretty gross.
Yeah.
Just the thought of it.
Did you ever tell them there was pudding?
No, we didn't.
That's just mean, then.
That's like traumatizing.
You're still laughing. Hold on a second, Tiffany. Let's travel to Leesburg and talk to Kayla. Hey, Kayla.
Hello.
All right, Kayla. Best prank you remember?
So I work at an income tax office, and this was just last year. Me and my coworker conjured up this plan to prank our receptionist to where she was going to quit. So it's like 2 weeks before tax season ends. It's super busy in the office. The whole lobby is full. She just storms out saying, I can't do this anymore. This is too much for me. I can't do this anymore. The receptionist is just looking at us like, okay, I don't even care. And my boss is chasing my coworker outside like, what's wrong? We can fix this. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. Just come inside and talk to us, please. So we ended up pranking the wrong person.
I'm lost. You pranked the wrong person.
Yes, so we meant to prank our receptionist with my coworker leaving in a busy tax office.
And your boss got
it.
Your boss
and
was like,
my boss was the one who was freaking out. Like,
oh, God.
don't
Okay,
do this.
got it. I thought he was in on it the first part.
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty bad. That's pretty.
You do that here, they'll be like, all right, well, we got rid of one of them.
Yep.
Deltona, Caitlin, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, prank you remember.
It was my sister that got pranked. My dad pranked her, and it was just a simple prank, but it was a bad one. He had hired someone to call her up. My niece and nephew, they're college age, but they were young at the time, little, and they really wanted to go to this concert. And hired this guy to call her up and tell her, announce that, oh, you won, and you should be so excited, Heidi. And tears were shed. She's yelling, telling the kids, and they're all jumping up and down in the kitchen, and they can't believe it. They won it. And then it went on. He didn't end it there. It went on, and they really thought they were going for a couple days. And I'm pretty sure she's still mad about it.
Oh, yeah.
The kids were little, too. That was the worst part.
Well, here's the thing. Like did your dad back it up with some real tickets?
No.
No. A prank like that, you got to back it up with some real tickets.
Oh, he is a prankster from way back. Every year he gets somebody, and that year was her. And man, it was bad. It was not good. Tears were shed.
That's borderline abuse.
That's some tough love stuff.
Your dad ain't no joke, boy.
There's a lot of people out here with PTSD.
You don't joke. Yeah, you got to back that prank up with some tickets, man.
Comes up in therapy later.
Yeah. All right, you hold on a second. Ray, what they saying over there?
Somebody said my mom pulled a prank on my dad when I was little. When he left for work, she moved all of the furniture in the house into one of the bedrooms in the very back, and she had me hide in the closet. When he came home from work, he thought that my mom had taken me and left him. And moved out.
That is some serious effort put into it.
Hey, be careful, because he might walk in going, yes, finally.
Why would you do
gone.
that to me?
Took all the furniture and the child and left.
So we go. So he go, what's the funny part? He go think we left him. Kick.
Mom, are you okay?
Wow. The effort it takes to move all your furniture.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Wow. B, what's over there, man?
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they were in Atlanta back in 1996 when the Olympics was there, and the local morning radio show was coming on every hour with a new list of countries that were boycotting the Olympics, saying they weren't going to be there, and they kept it going all morning long. They got suspended for a week for that.
Oh, did they? Yeah, that was radio back then, boy.
And then this is great. Someone said when my brother and I were younger, we used to prank my dad every April Fool's Day. We would save the newspaper from the prior year and then go get it in the morning and put it in the plastic bag. So he was reading last year's newspaper. It took him 4 years to realize that they do it to him every year.
You got to understand, back then, that was the only place you got your news.
Right.
You got in the morning from the paper and at night from TV. That was it. There was no going online getting updated. That was it.
So you went out in the morning to get your news.
Yes.
You were excited.
And I'm sure you're reading that going, did that happen last year? Nerese, what they saying over there?
Yeah, we got Jen C. She says, my friend made chocolate-covered onions for her kids. To them. It's hilarious.
Chocolate-covered onions?
I'm sure it is.
Boy, that's borderline abuse. All right. The young lady whose dad told them they had concert tickets ran it out to concert date and they didn't go. That's
me.
We got a concert for you. Pair of tickets, see Kylie Minogue. Tension Tour at the Kia Center, April 13th.
Hey, Caitlin, how do you?
WXXL HD1 to Barry's Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right. So I was telling you, Elon Musk is reducing his child support payments. So he initially gave Ashley St. Clair $2.5 million.
He said before I even knew that was my baby.
Yes. And he is continuing to pay her annual payments of $500,000. And she's accusing him of reducing his child support payments for the baby she says he has fathered. So this would be his 13th child.
He can afford it.
Yeah. And so in a video that was posted, you could see Ashley St. Clair. She's handing over the keys to her $100,000 Tesla outside of her Manhattan apartment. And I guess there was a reporter that saw that. And the reporter asked, how she's doing. She goes, I need to make up for the 60% cut that Elon made to our son's child support. Like she's still complaining of the $500,000.
In her defense, if I'm making $500,000 and I built a lifestyle around that $500,000, and all of a sudden you cut it down to $250,000, I'm a little upset.
Yeah. So the reporter asked her if she felt the.
My mom got $37.50 a week, and it bounced half the time.
Oh my God!
Like shut the hell all the way up.
Now I'm gonna have to turn my car in. My $100,000
Tesla
that he bought her.
Yeah.
So he gifted that to her, and she's selling the gift to make up for the shortcoming.
That's right.
Do you realize that Tesla's literally 5 times probably more than I ever would have gotten in my entire childhood if my checks didn't bounce? Shut the hell up.
That's right.
What else you saying, Ray?
When the reporter asked if she felt like Elon Musk was being vindictive toward her, she said yes. She also was talking about this was her last attempt to speak to Elon Musk, and this has been since February 13th. That was the last time that she has spoken to him. And the crazy thing is that he posted, he was like, I don't even know if the child is mine or not. And he goes,
that's the biggest insult you can put on a woman.
Yes. And he goes, he's not going to find out. That's his thing. He doesn't even want to find out.
Yeah.
And he's still paying this woman and gave her $2.5 million.
Oh, he's not kidding. It really might not be his.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It might not be.
That's
even better.
He goes, despite not even knowing for sure, I gave Ashley $2.5 million and sending her $500,000 a year. So,
wow.
I don't know.
She's sitting there going, if I'd known that, I'd use protection.
You're getting $500,000.
I had to go through all this. I mean, if you break it down, Ray, $500,000 ain't $500,000.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, she just
after taxes and all that stuff, it's more like $400,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Wild. The sad thing is,
how
is
can
that,
a kid live off that?
I mean, really.
And this is what I'm going to say. The sad thing is that she says, I intend to allow our child to grow in a normal and safe environment. No, you're not, because you're bitching about $500,000.
Literally, that's danger.
She said, well, $400,000, he'll be pretty normal. Actually, have a pretty good life.
400,000.
So yeah,
I wish I was Elon's kid.
Me too.
Elon talking about, I don't even know if that's my baby.
He goes,
But I'm
you know
gonna
what?
take care of this honey anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, Kanye West. I wasn't going to talk about this yesterday, but he just continues to have something to say.
Yep.
So I don't know if you saw this. He just did an interview. He showed up in a black KKK outfit.
And I was telling Brian off air, I said, Kanye's done so much stuff. The man shows up in a black KKK costume or outfit or whatever, and there's nobody cares.
No.
It's like, okay.
I was telling you, I'm doing some stuff for my hip hop shows yesterday, and I think that's the consensus in the hip hop community at this point is let's just ignore them.
Yeah.
Like, look, it's over.
Yeah,
like,
really.
The sideshow's the sideshow. Let's go.
I know. So the thing that he was continuing to say in the interview is that I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with them, but that wasn't God's plan. Talking about Kim Kardashian, and they have an 11-year-old, 9, 7, 5. So it's like your kids are getting older now, and they're going to be able to see and hear these things, which is very sad.
Yeah. He's not thinking of the big picture of the kid's mental health, even though he deals with mental health every day.
Yeah.
He's not sitting back going, the damage that you're putting on these children.
No.
You know.
He's not thinking anything.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right. We come back. Those weird stories that are true on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. 808, partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain today. 87 is what we're looking at as a high. It is 70 right now. Weird stories of the truth, Brian. What's going on?
Well, to save money on rent, because rent is crazy right now.
Yep.
There is a woman who decided to rent out the bathroom at the factory where she works, and they just charge her $7 a month. That's where she lives. It's a 6 square foot bathroom facility. So it got a toilet, obviously.
Okay.
Got a sink in it, obviously. She brings in a small bed, which I'm not really sure how it's 6 foot, but it's got to be really, really small.
Yeah.
She has a portable hanger unit for her clothes. And the boss says the girl insisted on paying double the rent because of the water and electricity. They actually tried to cut her a break, and she wanted to pay more, but they said no. So she would be paying $14 a month, but she only pays $7 a month. No water, no electricity.
Did you say where this was?
This is in China.
Okay, I've seen a video of her.
Oh,
I've seen
really?
a video of her. Yeah, she's been posting videos.
From her little bathroom apartment?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Now,
pull
is
one up.
she living that way, or she's one of those influencers that's trying to get some?
I don't know because I
Well-
only came across the video like once.
She works at the factory.
Okay.
I mean, maybe she's now becoming an influencer because of it, but she was a factory worker.
Maybe she's, lived there / security.
Maybe. Could be. $7 a month. That's it.
Right.
She pays them to be security. Who's the genius now?
It's like, hey, sleep in the bathroom, $7. And if you hear anything, just call me.
Yeah.
Call us.
This is crazy. You've heard stories of people struck by lightning and then weird things happen to them. Some people say it helps like jog memories, or they can see. We had someone who said it helps them see the future.
Somebody starts speaking a different language.
Yeah, well, this person got struck by lightning, couldn't move, rushed to the hospital. They diagnosed with a temporary condition called, I can't even pronounce it, coronary paralysis.
Okay.
Anyway, she's paralyzed for about 9 hours. She couldn't breathe, she couldn't speak, she couldn't move. When she woke up, she opened her eyes, and her eyes had turned brown. They were green when she got struck.
Oh, wow.
So no one knew that because they thought that she just had brown eyes. They brought her into the hospital. When she opened up her eyes, she realized, wait a second, I got brown eyes now.
I'm like, whoo!
That's wild.
What's happening here?
She also has a spot on her head where the lightning hit. I guess that's extra sensitive.
Wow.
Yo, this is like real life Harry Potter.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Wow.
yeah, she said it's actually become like a kind of cool dating story for her to tell people. So it's helped her in her dating life, which is crazy.
I don't know. So, we're going back to what we talked about the other day. So what's the weirdest thing happened to you? Oh, I get hit by lightning, my eyes change colors.
I'd open with that.
Yeah, seriously.
Come out the box.
I mean, I would seriously, that would be my opening line because how many, like, that's so unique. How many people have you? That's cool.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't top any of those stories.
Yeah, I'd open with that one. And yesterday I told you about somebody who's peeing in all of the recycling bins around town. They can't figure out who it is. I don't have an update on that guy.
Okay.
I might have like his evil villain accomplice. There is a guy in New Delhi. He's 27 years old, and he is the notorious poop and run guy.
Oh gosh.
So he will commit a crime, and when the officers get close to him, he drops a 2 on himself, and then it smells so bad that
They
the
don't wanna arrest
officers can't go after him,
Yeah.
and he escapes.
Yeah.
This
Wow.
has happened numerous times. This isn't a one-time deal. So they gave him the nickname, the poop and run guy.
Because look, if I'm an officer of the law and I'm chasing you down because you stole half a dozen donuts and you got poop all over you, you just made it that day, bro. Because I ain't worth it.
Right. Well, they
It's not
finally
worth it.
got together a task force to catch the poop and run guy, and they let him commit his crime again. And they showed up, but this time they had gloves,
hazmat
suits, gas mask, the whole deal, and they caught the guy. And so now he is in prison.
I would lie while I was in there. I was robbing people, man. I was just robbing everybody on the block.
Yo.
I know who you are, man. You that poop and run too.
So I'll let you know if the pee guys get caught. The poop guy got caught.
Wow. Couldn't do it just one time, huh?
No.
He was a serial.
Well, I mean, it worked. He got away with everything.
Wow.
That was his escape plan.
All right, listen, Americans spend 138 minutes worrying a day. We're just kind of curious. What are you worrying about right now? We're going to join in. If you want to be the first to call, you can. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, or you can text the XL Mobile 41067. 138 minutes worrying a day. What are you worrying about right now? I'll share it with us. We're going to talk about it next on Johnny's House. 823, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7. Partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain. 87 is our high. It is 78 right now. Ray, what they say about people worrying, girl?
They say that Americans are spending about 138 minutes a day worrying about something.
Really?
Yeah.
You believe that?
I do believe it, especially if you're like stuck on something and you just like you can't move past it, or you're just constantly worrying about like that one topic. Then
You know what's one of the things, there's a lot of negatives about growing older and getting older. I can tell y'all. I'm living it. but the positive is you don't worry that much anymore. Because you look at life, it is what it is, and then you go through your whole life thinking about the times you stayed up late night worrying and nothing happens, and you just don't, know. Ray, what do you worry about?
I mean, 2 hours and 18 minutes is a long time if you put it all
But
together. That's how much.
So you think you think about 5 minutes here and blah blah.
Yeah.
What do you worry about right now?
Well, I'm constantly always worried about like the twins, obviously,
Yeah,
but I
of
think
course.
that's a mother thing in
Yeah,
me
for
that
sure.
you just want your kids to be happy and healthy.
Mhm.
But I think that like my housing,
Yeah.
like because I'm renting right now and
Yeah.
I hate renting.
Yeah.
I hate renting, and I know it's like the only thing that I can do right now, just
Yeah.
because I can't buy a house right now.
Mhm.
And so I think that's what I'm constantly worried about.
I think for me, the only thing that I worry about, and I was thinking about that during the break, is my mom and my mom's health.
Uh-huh.
That's about it. I call her every day, and she puts on a strong face. Yeah. But if anything that I think about with concern would be that.
Mhm.
Other than that, it's like, hey, it is what it is.
But it's like one of the
What it
things that
is.
people constantly worry about is what they need to do, like things that you need to do. You're worrying about things that you need to get your to-do list.
If you're an overall procrastinator, that stuff don't even bother you.
Yeah.
Don't even bother you.
You got a point.
Brian, what do you worry about right now?
I mean, I'm always constantly worried about pretty much every aspect of my house, like finances, and then also with my son at this point, like he's gonna end up okay in life.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
he's 20 and he's on his own. He's doing his thing. I did my job. I delivered him to adulthood. That's all I'm supposed to do.
That's right.
But you can't help but worry that he's going to turn out okay, and like he's going to end up finding his way and all that stuff. So I worry about that. But I think worry comes from people with anxiety. Like I have anxiety, so I worry about everything.
Yeah.
Like I mean, there's not a day that I don't worry about getting fired from here.
Yeah.
For no reason, no tangible reason.
And again, like I said, growing older, I used to think that all the time. And then you realize, listen, it is what it is.
But if you have anxiety, that doesn't work.
Really?
Because I've been here 25 years. And so, there is no reason to eat for me for 1 second to think that I would have a reason to be fired from here. But I still think it every day.
Yeah.
Because I just have anxiety. I can't get rid of it.
Okay.
This report said that people are actually scheduling worry time now in their Outlook calendar.
Oh, wow.
They're setting aside time every day. Let me worry now, and then I can try to not worry for the rest of the day.
I mean, that's a good idea.
That's what that psychiatrist said. It is a good idea because it knows this is my set. Like you exercise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna exercise here. I'm gonna meditate here. I'm gonna worry here, and then you have to like functionally not worry the rest of the day, and that's the hard part.
For me, I practiced this book that I read. That worrying is an unnecessary emotion. It's one that we create ourselves.
I'm sure.
It's not like you're born with that emotion. It's something that it grew up in your household and it's a part of you. And it's not necessary. You got to tell yourself. And I think about all the times I stayed up 2 or 3 nights worrying about something, and then that big moment happened. That's logical. Yeah. So after a while, you're just like, I ain't doing it no
But
more.
it's the fear of the unknown, basically.
Oh,
As soon
absolutely.
as that event
100%.
happened, you're like,
100%. 100%. Nerese, what do you worry about right now?
Right now, I think like it kind of all revolves around sleep,
Mhm.
like making sure that I can get enough of it to like do all of these jobs that I have.
Mhm.
And I'm very, very grateful for it. And I try to stay on top of it and organized and everything. But like when I get home from work, for example, like Monday, Tuesdays are like my days off.
Mhm.
I will squeeze in a nap. But the second I wake up from my nap, my heart is racing. I'm like, all right, make sure you get this video done. Go get to the gym. Do this with the dog. So you can be in bed by 9:30 and it should be good. And then next thing I know, I'm going to bed at like 10:30, reading text messages from Ray. But it's just for me, it's the concept of like, make sure you get enough sleep. So with everything that I kind of try to tackle throughout the day, whether it's like minuscule or tedious or like big or small for personal reasons or like for work, it's like, make sure you get it done so you can go to sleep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maddie, real quick, you're what, 21? 22?
Yeah, 21.
What do you worry at 21 years old? What do you worry about?
Well, I just graduated college,
Mhm.
so I'm very worried about everything all the time because I'm in that weird phase of like, all right, college life is over. I have to like get things together. My parents are constantly asking me when I'm going to get a job. I'm like, well, I have a job.
No, when she talking about- hey, let me tell you something. When I started radio, my mom used to say that, when you go get a job, I work at the radio station. No, I'm talking about a real job, son.
Yeah. That's what my wife says to Jaden all the time. Yeah, that's real cute. You're over there talking, ha.
When you get a real one. All right, let's find out from you what you worry about from Titusville. Brian, good morning.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
All right, what do you worry about? 138 minutes Americans worry every day. What do you worry about?
Mostly my marriage, specifically the bond between me and my wife. So we have 5 kids between 3 and 14. 14-year-old's pretty good, but you can only leave them for so many hours and have a date night here and there. But the grandparents, not so much around, even when they are in the same town. And, buying a babysitter, a little sketchy. Those people are sketchy, but just trying to figure out how I can keep our marriage alive by just getting date nights, by just being able to have time to me and her again,
Yeah. Wow, that's a worry. And I guess a lot of people worry, like you say, you don't have that support group around you. And so that means that the kids are always there. You're their entertainer 24 hours a day.
Yeah. Because, sometimes you get home, get late nights. Sometimes I'm not tired. She is. And then other nights I'm tired and she's not. So when I'm ready, she's not. And when she's ready, I'm not. So we never really meet up in the middle. But it's just difficult to even find the time to just be like, I love you. Hey, let's watch a movie. By the time we get 20 minutes into a movie, one of the kids needs something. It's just it's one thing after the other.
Well, keep working on it, man. You'll find your groove. Neither one of you ever give up. Just keep working on it.
No doubt.
And the fact that you're worrying makes you a good husband.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that.
All right. Thank you. Keep trying. He's trying. They're trying. Karen from DeLand, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you worry about?
I was telling Maurice the better question is, what am I not worried about?
All right.
Now, to preface, ever since I was, I think I was 11, I've been diagnosed with high anxiety and all sorts of depression issues. So the two in hand have, ruled my life, it feels like.
Okay.
So just this week, I have my daughter's birthday party coming up on Saturday. And every time I turn around, I'm like, I haven't ordered anything for this party yet. What am I going to do? And I have it all sitting in my Amazon cart. Do I click buy? No, of course not.
So it sounds to me like you create scenarios to worry.
Well, I'm not deliberately trying to. It's like every time I turn around, something else is happening that I have to then worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got a full-time job and I'm also in school trying to earn my degree in digital media.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got all these projects and assignments due. And then on top of that, my husband and I were trying for 4.5 years to have another baby, and then right after Thanksgiving, I found out I'm pregnant.
Okay.
And so then
now you worried about that?
Because this pregnancy is so much different than when I was with my daughter. Now, granted, I was sick with her with morning sickness, but it kind of gradually went away. This is 24/7. If I blink the wrong way, I'm sick.
Okay. All right. You hold on a second there. Ray, real quickly, what you saying over there?
Obviously money is a big one. Yep. Somebody said my dryer and how I'm going to make the roofing company buy me a new one.
Mm-hmm.
My health, my children's future.
Brian.
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland for no logical reason, being fired and my wife leaving me.
Yeah.
Let's
That's a hard one to think about every day.
Yeah. Then someone said it would take 138 minutes to list all the things I'm worried about.
Wow. Well, anybody listening right now, you're out there worrying about things, just know that you're not alone. Everybody else is thinking about something too. All right, we come back. April Fool's Day. Is that still a thing on Johnny's House? 8:35 is Johnny's house. We come back. We're going to talk about April Fool's Day. Is it still a thing? Are people pranking today? We want to know. Get into it on Johnny's house. $8:38, Johnny's house. Ray, what is it right now? It is 87 and is our high.
72.
72, partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain. Now, today is April Fool's Day. That used to be a big thing back in the day. I even bet, I asked Brian, I say, Brian, you think that our boy, Jeremy Rex, is going to ask us if we're going to do some type of April Fool's prank? And we both said, yeah, he didn't do it. So.
I said absolutely.
That's right up his alley.
And then I ran into him in the hall twice yesterday, and both times was waiting for it.
Like, what are you guys gonna do?
And he didn't bring it up once.
You understand old school radio? That was the time to do it, man. April Fool's pranks. That's what you do. You got to do a prank on the radio on April Fool's Day. Now I looked it up. Now I'm gonna try to break it down in everyday term, and this is from the History Channel. I guess they changed the calendar where the French calendar to the Gregorian calendar, and that started on April 1st. But then when they used the new calendar, that started on January 1st. So people who are still celebrating April 1st, they call them fools. You're the butt of the jokes, and you ain't even know what's going on.
Got it.
That's what they say. And to this day, we're trying to keep that thing alive.
Makes sense.
But I do see April Fool's Day going away, like Christopher Columbus Day and Thanksgiving. These are days just gonna be gone.
It's just annoying. Like, I get it. Some of these businesses, like, they want to be on trend, but I feel like there's so many businesses that are like, hey, the airport's closed for good. Like, that's not funny. It's not funny.
You think the world? Now look, the world's tight right now.
Yeah,
the whole world and everybody in it is tight. You think it's so tight now that people don't think April Fool jokes are just funny?
Be creative.
Bro, but I get got so easily, literally, right before we went on the air, like the last commercial break, I'm like, oh my God, Tyreek Hill's getting traded for the Kansas
And he might
City.
be, because he's been hinting it he wants out, but he got traded from Kansas City to Miami, so he's not going back to Kansas City.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And without even looking up, I said that's fake. And then jump in the break. That's not real. That's not real.
Hey,
why do I get got?
There's a good chance you got with that Q story you gave her.
Listen to the podcast. I just don't. I'm gonna find out if you're doing anything today. Like we have nothing planned, but back in the day, wacky radio.
Yes.
Oh, that was today. You came alive with wacky radio. Hey, don't forget right now there is a helicopter on the brand new highway I-5. I-5 runs north of I-4. People are like, this new highway on I-5. Yes, that's right. That's what's going on. We did one where we almost got fired. We pretend this was so long ago that that was Groundhog's Day. We almost got arrested for running a fake groundhog across the street.
Oh my
across
gosh.
the highway that wasn't open
yet. But yeah, that was radio's heyday.
Yeah.
It's April Fool's prank.
Yeah.
You planned, you had meetings to talk about how we're gonna prank the city on April Fool's Day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got an announcement to make, y'all. Today's gonna be my last day on the air.
You better stop.
Girl, I'm do that.
I know. I know.
April Fool's Day
just to talk.
was made for people like Nuri.
Oh,
For real, it really was.
But that's what people say. Or Brian and I would get in a big fight.
Yes.
And one of us would storm out.
And I would never. I'm not coming back as long as Johnny's here.
That's right. April Fool's Day.
Yeah. And I would really leave.
Yes, he would leave.
Yeah. And then I wouldn't be here the rest of the
day.
day.
And we'd take calls. Johnny, you need to apologize. No, if Brian's going to act like that, then let Brian act like that.
Back in the day, there was a guy on the radio here named Ed Till.
Yes.
He was on Real Radio. He was a talk guy.
Yeah, he was.
And he set this up for like the first hour and a half of his show. He was talking about this sandwich that he was getting delivered from a sandwich shop that's local or whatever. And they, talking about how great it is. And he talked about it for about an hour and a half.
Oh my gosh.
And then on the air, he choked on the sandwich. Like it was a ham sandwich. And someone called 911 and sent him to the radio station. Like he like it was dead air for a while. It was people freaking out, like off mic. Then they went to commercial.
Yep.
And then like for the next 15 minutes, everyone was like, oh my God, Ed Till just choked to death on the radio. It was obviously fake.
Yes.
And then he came back on and just like patted himself on the back for the next hour about how he sold you guys and how you listened for an hour and a half about this sandwich and then you bought it. And it worked.
I just think the world's so tight right now. Nobody wants to laugh.
Well, here's the crazy thing to me is we should use the same scrutiny every single day that we do on April Fool's Day.
That is true.
When it comes to all these stupid things that people post and say.
Yes.
But the only day we really analyze it and think critically is today.
Today?
Bunch of dumbasses.
So it's April Fool's Day every day. Every damn day. So I want to find out for you, are you planning anything at work, with your friends, with your husband, with your kids? Is it something or it's just another day and we should let it go like Christopher Columbus Day and Thanksgiving? And I don't want to hear what y'all say. You know damn well after this year, after Halloween, you're putting up Christmas decorations. You forgot all about Thanksgiving. You know that's how it's going to go down. I'm just saying, Ray, you ain't got to fight nobody.
So what?
You know what, Ray? I don't even want this no more.
There he goes.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I ain't coming back till Ray is gone.
Oh, great.
You better stop.
See, Ray got to act a little bit better than that.
Hey,
I know.
Ray be gone by 8:50. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, Ray.
Yeah, no, I'd be like, all right, actually, I'm going to go home.
The
I'm
only
going
way
to
this
volunteer.
works is if we ain't coming back unless you're gone.
Yeah.
Because they would fire any one of us.
I'm actually just going to leave.
You don't want Ray back? Cool.
I can see Jerry by the door. So what happened?
Hey, Maddie, what you doing for the next hour?
Celebrity news, I guess.
Hey, that's how it works in this business.
Slide on over.
There you go. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Got a pair of tickets to advanced screening of Drop. Is going to be Tuesday, April 18th. If you'd like to go, just tell us. April Fool's Day, is it a thing? Are you trying anything? Or you think it's just going to go away? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile 41067. April Fool's Day. Let's talk about it on Johnny's House. 8:47, this is Johnny's House on April Fool's Day. It's going to be partly cloudy, somewhat breezy, 20% chance of rain, 84, looking for a high today of 87. Our question to you is April Fool's Day, is it a thing, or is it just gone? I mean, we should just go ahead and forget about it? I mean, if no one's going to participate in the day anymore, then let it go. All right, my phone's is acting up. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Alana?
Hey, Alana. What did you want to say about that?
So I'm definitely keeping the magic alive with my child. He is 4, and I froze some Lucky Charms cereal last night in a bowl with a spoon, and I gave it to him this morning.
And he said, "Mom, this is
the time of his life."
He said, "Mom, this is crap. What's up with the cereal, Mom? I got school today, and you want to freeze some damn cereal."
That's cute, though. He's going to probably get a kick out of it.
He did. He loved it. He was still cracking up about it this morning. We're on the way to school right now.
Well, you know what? It sounds like it brought a little happiness in the household. That's a beautiful thing.
I did, and I enjoyed it.
That's good. You hold on 1 second. See, that's how it should be done. His mom just having fun with a kid. From Orlando, Sean. Sean, good morning.
Hey, Johnny, good morning.
All right, April Fool's Day, is it gone, or you still doing it?
Nah, we still doing it, man. It's a big thing in my family. We'll call each other and prank each other all day long.
So y'all know what's gonna happen. So you anticipate the pranks.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but sometimes some of us get butthurt. It's all in the jokes,
Dang.
Man, you forgot Boxing Day, Johnny.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all have fun. But in my family,
Boxing Day is a big one too.
What is Boxing Day? I've heard of that. What is that?
The day after Christmas.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do remember
Can
that.
you say that word one more time?
Won't mention that anymore.
What's that, Ray?
Can you just say that word one more time?
People get upset. What do they get?
Sean, we're talking about you.
Oh, what? Boxing Day?
No. When people in your family get mad, they get what?
Butthurt.
I haven't heard that phrase in so long.
Truck driver Brian, what's going on, man? Where you calling us from now?
I'm calling from Mississippi.
All right, so April Fool's Day, is it a big thing in the truck world?
Not in the truck world, online, of course, obviously. But what I was going to say is April Fool's Day is for amateurs, like St. Patty's Day and Cinco de Mayo with the drinkers. I'm one of those people that say, if you want to prank somebody, do it anytime, as you guys know.
Yeah.
When it's funny, put it out there, not just on April Fool's, but do it all the time.
Okay, you say let it ride. All right. B, what they saying over there?
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said, my 8-year-old daughter pranked their husband this morning. They changed the time zones on his Alexa clock. Oh. So that was funny. And then someone said they put clear coat on a bar of soap. And let it dry, and then no matter how much you try to lather it up, it won't make soap because it's got a clear coat around.
So that's gonna make me mad. Ray, what they saying over there?
It looks like a lot of people do play pranks on their kids. They were doing cake pops, but they were using Brussels sprouts.
Ooh, man! All right, Alana, who woke up laughing, got a pair of tickets to you to advanced screening of Drop Tuesday, April the 8th. Ray, celebrity news.
Jelly Roll is breaking down what he eats in a regular day, and it's kind of interesting.
On the way on Johnny's House.
minutes. Lola Young, Messy. 'Cause I'm too messy. XL 1067. Live from our Farrah and Farrah studios. If you've been injured, make it a Farrah fight.
XL 1067.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. XL 1067. Orlando's #1 hit music station. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so I was telling you about Jelly Roll. I love that he's been opening up on how he walks. He's trying to be healthier. He's dropped over 100 pounds.
Wow.
And it comes down to exercise and eating healthy. Simple. You know, that's what he's been doing. But he only eats 3 times a day while he's on tour.
Okay.
He said he eats breakfast, a snack, and dinner. That's it.
I can see how it'd be hard to eat well on the road because they
Yeah.
always have catering.
I know.
You know,
He
at the
said
venues.
for breakfast, he'll have like a healthy Waffle House like creation, it's a homemade hash browns, diced up veggies, chicken sausage, and sauerkraut.
Dang, that sounds good.
Everything but a sauerkraut.
Yeah,
sounds
I know.
Good. Yeah.
For his snack, he has a peanut butter cookie dough bite with banana.
Yes, that's that satisfaction for the sweet tooth.
Oh, I'd just be cussing. Man, what is this?
Yeah.
And then for dinner, he has poutine. And I'm like, that doesn't sound healthy.
No, that's
right?
fries topped
and
with stuff.
Gravy.
Yeah.
He said, I got to cheat sometime today.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's what he had. He's been doing shows in Canada, too. So I'm
Yeah.
like, that kind of makes sense because poutine is big in Canada.
Yeah.
McDonald's has poutine in Canada.
Yeah.
Which is really
I
cool.
ain't gonna lie, it's the first time I've heard of it.
Really?
They
Yeah,
have
me
a
too.
booth at Disney Springs that sells poutine,
Poutine.
And different versions of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was
What's
like, what did
the,
you just say?
What's the basic of it?
Fries.
It's
Just
fries.
fries.
Yeah.
Fries.
So
With stuff on
On
top,
top of it.
usually gravy, but like they now have twists on it.
yeah,
And Ray, what's the difference between that and that garbage can thing
garbage plate.
or whatever?
Well, the garbage plate has like mac salad or potato salad, hot dogs or
And all of it-
burgers. or
all
like,
of it with gravy over it.
yes, with all like,
It's literally garbage.
yes.
Thrown
it's
on top of
everything.
fries. Whereas poutine's like some sort of like uniform thing on top of
the
fries.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like loaded fries?
Yes, basically. I feel like I have a really bad tickle in my throat, so I'm gonna try to get through this. I don't know if you saw this about the ticket prices.
Yeah.
President Trump and what
Uh-huh.
he's signing. He's signing a presidential executive order today to end price gouging and middlemen in the entertainment industry, which is great.
What they're trying to do is when companies come in, when you're something going to sell, there's certain companies that buy up all the best tickets.
Yes.
Wait and then resell them. He's trying to stop that.
He's saying that live entertainment is a $132 billion industry supporting almost 1 million jobs. And the administration saying that ticketing component has become like just crazy expensive.
It's to the point now that you know that if you wait and you want good tickets, you got to go get it from somebody. You can't get it from the.
Yeah, fans are paying as
Yeah.
much as 70 times
Yeah.
the face value.
Yeah.
So messed up.
70 times. So
Mhm.
he's signing it today in the Oval Office. And I don't know if you saw Kid Rock, but he was Kid Rock was
I don't know what he had on.
I don't know what
It looked a
he
little
was
bit like
doing.
it looked a little bit like Evil Knievel.
You're gonna start selling that on Temu. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, probably.
Look, like him or not, artists are gonna have to like this. Like
Yeah.
this is good for your fans.
But here's the thing, man. The scalper's been around for years, and every time they put an obstacle in
Yes.
their way, they find a way to beat
They
it.
will,
wild.
but
Every
you can't
single
just
time.
go like, "Well, here's what it is."
No.
So I mean, artists should like this because it's
Yeah,
good for
it
your
should.
fans.
Yeah.
It's good for your fans.
But the scalpers are like, all right, let's do it this way.
Yeah. Also, it's April, so some things to look forward to in April, entertainment-wise. We have Major League Baseball, obviously, in the full swing. We've got March Madness continues with the Final Four this weekend.
Yep.
The Masters, April 10th.
Mm-hmm.
NBA, NHL kickoff. The NFL Draft, April 24th. Also, the Mickey Mouse thriller Screamboat is coming tomorrow.
Okay, I'm not familiar with
Yeah, I know
that.
what that is.
You know how they're remaking Disney movies, unfortunately,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like
yeah.
a horror twist to it.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's what that. A Minecraft movie opens Friday. Michael B. Jordan stars in Sinners, April 18th. Also, Handmaid's Tale returns for its final season next Tuesday.
Mhm.
The last season of You, Johnny, hits
Yeah,
Netflix.
when? What's the date? Let me
10
put it-
episodes, April 24th. And then Black Mirror hits next Thursday on Netflix with
Black Mirror's next Thursday?
Yeah,
That's your
my
show?
goodness. Yeah, I love
new
both of those,
episodes.
man.
Okay.
It's just weird.
And you know what I
this is-
just I heard too that oh my gosh, what's the superhero anti-villain on Prime? The Boys.
The Boys
The
is
Boys.
back.
They're making a season 5. They're working on
Oh,
it.
that's
Yeah.
the most disturbing show ever
It
on TV
is.
in the history of TV itself.
Well, this is your month, Johnny.
Yes.
Got lots to watch.
It's good when you're flipping channels. You're like, what? You's back on? You know,
Yeah.
you always got to have something to look forward to. What's trending on the way next on Johnny's House? 908 is Johnny's house. What's trending, Nerese? What can we expect in about 3 minutes?
Get that bell ready. We got to see if these companies pulled April Fool pranks good or not.
All right, 3 minutes away, right here on Johnny's house. Nine 12. This is Johnny's house. High today of 87, partly cloudy. There's a 20% chance of rain. What are we looking at now, Miss Ray?
75.
75 as we speak. Nerese, what is trending, ma'am?
Well, in recognition of April Fool's Day, there is a viral clip on social media of a girl who was running late and she got pranked by an AI automatic self-driving car. And this is what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened. For any questions, press the call support button to speak with a rider support agent. I'm gonna have to stop for gas. Just kidding. I'm all electric.
Yeah, so clearly we are not the only ones out here doing some jokes. It's also AI.
I don't think I want any AI. I don't want no jokes from my AI. I think y'all too new to be telling jokes. I need you to focus in on whatever it is you're programmed to do.
I think if you're cool with riding in the back of a car with no person in the front, then you're okay.
You're gonna get what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
All right. And for April Fools, there are some companies that did not hold back to promote their brands with some jokes. And I got a list. Johnny, pull out that buzzer.
All
with
right.
the ding. Let me know if
I
you
got
think
you. All
it's
right.
clever marketing or not.
Here we
Here we go. There's a lingerie boutique online store that unveiled, quote, mood matching lingerie that changes color based on the mood.
I mean,
All right.
That ain't real.
There's a hot sauce company that joked about hot sauce infused sunscreen.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Yeah. There's a workout clothing line that introduced, quote, pre-sweated workout gear for those who want to look like they exercise without actually doing so.
That sounds dumb. But
Yeah,
people
but
would
people do it. Yeah,
That's funny.
That's right. Here's the funny thing: you leave a gym where you didn't work out, put that shirt on,
Yes.
and then go home.
Yes.
All right, I'll give you that.
There's a search engine that launched a touch the grass keyboard. So it's covered with turf and it helps users stay grounded.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there's a fast food restaurant that teased pickle menus, including pickle lemonade and pickle glazed sandwiches.
I think somebody does. There are
Somebody
people that
like
love
it.
you.
Some people do love some
It's not
pickles.
for me, but some people will do that.
Yeah, not me neither.
And the reason will be right up in there.
You know what I'm saying? Just to wrap it on up, the only brand that we know that we love that is not joking around is Dunkin' Donuts. Today, they posted on social media that instead of pranking, they want to give you something real. Today, only reward members can get a large coffee any size while supplies last. Just use the code. What is this? Oh, just use the code. This is not a joke. Put it all together with no space.
There you go.
Boom.
Anytime you're trying to give somebody something for free, that ain't no joke, y'all. Unless you get there and they say,
I'm just so mad.
Would you like to order something?
Right.
That would be a joke. I got a new dating site we're going to tell you about. Want to find out, is it something that you will do? Got that on the way on Johnny's House. Dolce Anxiety song so good. People just singing along. Social media brought it to life. I like it. I like that song a lot. It's 918 and Johnny's house. 75 now, high of 87, and there's a chance of rain. Other than that, it's going to be partly cloudy. People are meeting people different ways. And here's a brand new thing they're doing on dating apps, Brian. Explain that to people how it works.
Yeah, so there's a new app, and they were trying to get away from the people just being superficial and seeing a photo, and that's how you decide if you like someone or not.
Swipe.
So this lady, she's a psychologist, and she's been kind of in the dating world for a long time. She developed a new app where you basically don't see the person's photo for the first 72 hours that you connect.
Okay, so if I like that person, they like me.
Right.
Then what happens?
So they ask you 33 different questions about dating, and then 33 different questions about friendships.
Okay.
And then they find out what you're into, and the app skims everything, and it puts you with people that are very similar to you based on what you said.
Okay.
Now you can decide whether you want to reach out to them or not, right?
So I'm reading the similarities that they have with me instead of their physical.
Right. You can't see them at this point. So now that there's connections made, the photo is blurred, right? And then they give you the ability to send voice messages back and forth to each other. So you can put a voice with a profile.
Yeah.
And you could talk to each other, briefly that way.
Mm-hmm.
After 72 hours, the photo unblurs, and then you can decide. Because in that 72 hours, you could have
communicated.
You could have made a connection. You could have seen, okay, you have some sort of bond to where maybe the photo isn't going to be as important.
It kind of reminds me of the show Love is Blind. If you've ever seen that, it's a good show because you connect on personalities, on what's on the inside.
And those people fall in love.
And they propose to each other.
Yeah.
You know,
and this is a much shorter version of that because it's condensed down to 72 hours.
Okay.
But now they've matched you based on what your answers were. So if you answered honestly and they answered honestly, you have something in common.
With the two stages of my life, the earlier part was that, I want to see you.
Of course.
But once you get a little older, you start going, I want to find out what we have in common because after the looks, there got to be something else.
Right.
You mean to tell me you wouldn't verbally, because you can't see her, verbally be like, you got a fat booty?
No, I'll be like, well, first of all, when I leave that message, it would be, hi, my name is John, and I'm interested in some of the things that you're interested in, and I would like an opportunity to continue this conversation. Now, when you hear that, Lord.
Oh, man. Panties coming off. Right. I mean, as soon as they hear that message, panties coming off. Boom.
Man.
Oh, don't trip. My panties are on the ground.
That's the problem right there, where it's misconstruing the whole concept of maybe I could like the personality. And then you see the face and it's you get past it. You're like, it's not all about looks. But then it's like,
yeah. Well, I mean, that voice I have is 6'7". That's not me.
Oh,
so they're going to be extremely disappointed. They're like,
So now what I don't know about this is, do they have your vitals in there? Do they have your height in your profile?
Like your
I don't know.
You don't know.
I was gonna ask that, yeah.
Because if you tell, even if they don't publish it, right? So let's say you tell the app your height.
Yeah.
And that person says, here's what I'm looking for. You're not a match.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So it seems like they have all of that stuff ironed out.
It goes back to what the love doctor was telling us: be friends first,
right?
And then move it into a dating. And it sounds like that's what they're doing. It's like
removing the physical.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that chick is so fine. I got to get with her.
Yeah.
And
let's see if we can be friends first. And because if you're really trying to find a relationship in a dating app, then you want to make sure that, you know what, out of these 30 points, we have 25 that we connect with.
Right.
Hopefully we can grow from that. Now we're going to have a solid foundation of two things that we agree on. And hopefully when that 72 hours up, that we might want to continue.
Right.
That kind of thing.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I like it, actually.
Yeah.
But I'm like you. I was thinking to myself, there was a time where I know physical would have been a deal breaker for me.
And I ain't gonna lie about it.
And also, I think it would have been very helpful for me, for people to not see me, because I'm average at best.
Keep it real low.
So if I could slide in on my personality, I think I'm winning already. But if a lot of people wouldn't let me in the door because of I'm not, Abercrombie and Fitch dude.
No, I'm with you.
I feel like it would have helped me early on too.
I agree. But this is for someone. I think that type of app is for someone who's really looking for a relationship.
Yes.
If you're looking for the quick swipe right, then you know where to go.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're done with that and say, you know what, I've swiped right and it was just boring and we got nothing in common, then this is going to be something to say, okay, I've been that way. This is something new. So I think but like I said, two different parts of my life. Now I would definitely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to know what that app is.
I'll tell you, it's called Tribal. I mean, it's
because I'm in that transition
it's
where
a
I'm
real
just like,
app.
it's not all about looks, Maurice.
Believe me, once you realize that, looks are important if they're important to you. You can't.
But I've done blind dates before, and I was like, it's not.
But you
for
don't know
me.
anything about them, so I could see how it's like
Yeah.
the first judgment.
Yeah,
you know?
like I did a little bit. I did know a little bit about them, like here and there. I was like, okay, that sounds like right up my alley, what I'm looking for. And then
Yeah.
like something happened in conversation where I saw the picture and I was like, actually, no, never mind.
Oh, that's people that ghost in
Well, then
restaurants.
this app ain't for you.
I want to
And
find
it's
out.
okay to say that. Just
Yes,
say it.
yes. I want to find out if this is for you and or an unusual way that you've met someone. You know, this is one of those unusual ways. I want to find out, would you do this app, and what's the most unusual way you met someone? Got something big that is happening on Friday. I'm going to be there. Got a pair of tickets to the UPC Central Florida Casino Royale. It's their annual charity poker tournament at the Caribe Royale, Orlando. Now, if you get these tickets, it's going to include entry, chips for you to play casino games, buffet dinner, premium open bar, spirit tasting, and a cigar bar. And it's all for an amazing cause. So all you got to do is call us up and answer, would you do this dating site and the most unusual way you've met someone? Because people are looking to meet. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Can't get through text. The XL Mobile is 41067. Live streamers, wake up. Social media, want to hear from you too. This dating app, would you do it? And the most unusual place you've met someone. You're going to be playing some poker with me on Friday if you call on Johnny's house. 9:35 is Johnny's House talking about a new dating app that what happens is they find out what you like, and if they match you up with someone, then you start communicating for about 72 hours. After 72 hours, the pictures will be exposed, and then you can carry on. I want to find out from you, would you do something like that? The most unique way you have met someone, got a pair of tickets to UCP's Central Florida's Casino Royale annual celebrity poker tournament that is happening this Friday. And the tickets include chips, casino games, buffet dinner, premium open bar, spirit tasting, and a cigar bar.
It's a great event.
It is a good
Even
it's
if you
a lot of
don't
fun.
play poker, it's fun.
Yeah. Brian used to.
Yeah.
I'll be playing this year. From Davenport, David, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
All right. So could you use an app like that?
No, absolutely not.
And why not?
There's too many, because first of all, there's too many shows out there called catfishing. There's too much swiping going on. Yeah, I gotta smell. I gotta see. I gotta firstly see the person. You don't know after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you don't know who it is.
So you're not down with this dating app. You're not down with any dating app.
Any dating app. My fingers get tired from swiping. You know, it's you gotta smell them, you gotta see them, you gotta.
What's up with the smell, man? You said smell twice.
That's weird.
You got a nice smelling woman. You gotta have a nice smelling woman. I mean, you just.
I've never really. I don't know who you've been dating, David. It ain't my business because I just met you. But I've never met a woman that smelled bad.
Whoa. Let me tell you, bud.
Oh my
No, don't tell
gosh.
us.
Yeah.
Don't tell us.
Yeah. We gonna put you on hold there, David.
Right.
We're gonna put you on hold there, David. All right. Truck driver Brian, is this 2 times in one day?
Unbelievable.
You're bored. Hey, hold on. You're bored in that truck, aren't you? You're a little bored, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm sitting in Mississippi, and it's boring here.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. You call your friends up. I get it. So, could you do it?
No. And like that last guy just said about the smells, I don't know what it is. It's not bad smells, but every woman has a good smell. So when you give her a hug, some men naturally give her a hug and they smell, her hair and all, and that memory stays with you forever.
Okay. Now, I know you're truck driver, Brian. Ain't nothing but love here. Now, but think about it though. You're a short king. So what if there's somebody who, y'all had a good vibe with, but then if she sees that you're a short king, she won't even give you time of day, but maybe because of your personality profile you took for 72 hours, y'all can get some dialogue.
No, but see, it's got to be some attraction there because, my talk, I don't want to boast, but I can get surprisingly great women way above my level because I can talk to them in a special way that it hits their heart. So on that side, I can push that, but I tell them right off, if they're 5'6" or 5'7", I'm like, I'm going to be shorter than you where your heels are flats or whatever. And then if they get to know me, they're gonna not worry about that. But as far as I'm concerned, I can be friends with anyone. Like I told you guys, I can date anyone. But for some kind of long-term relationship, I have to have an attraction.
But we only talking 72 hours. We ain't say 72 years.
Right.
72 hours.
Like he's saying, in this case, it's going to allow you to get your foot in the door that maybe you weren't going to get your foot in the door on before because they have a height hang up. But once they get to know you over those 72 hours, once the photo comes unblurred, they're like, oh, I already dig this man.
Yeah.
This is perfect for you.
And then I look and I'm like, oh, she seems great. And I see the picture and I'm like, there's no attraction there. So we're going to have a great mental relationship, but we're not going to have much of a physical one.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
All right. Brian, what they saying? What they saying over there, bro?
I mean, I get what he's saying, but at the same time, gosh, that sounds a little bit surface to me. XLO powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they think it's great because now this is a little dig. They said, like me, they have a face for radio. Shut the hell up. But they have a great sense of humor, so they feel like they could probably get in on that first 72 hours before they get to see the photo, which is good. And then someone brought up an interesting fact. After 72 hours, y'all are vibing, and then the photo becomes clear and they ghost you. That's like a double kick to the gut.
It is. It is.
Well, it's reality. The reality is you got the personality to attract them. You just ain't got the physical means to keep them. So
that is so messed up.
It is, Ray. The world's messed up, Ray. The world is messed up.
My God.
The world is messed up.
I would delete the app and
Straight
just run
ghost.
away.
Like, I cannot wait to see you. I can't wait to see you. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey. Wow, you're beautiful. Hello? Hello, you there? Hello, you there? Hello?
Just popped the balloon.
Oh, she popped the balloon.
Wow,
the red
that's-
balloon pop. Pow.
Dang.
Wow.
I think I'd go into that app knowing like it could happen, and I expect it to happen. And
She
that
said-
way,
She said,
That did scare me.
But here's the funny thing. At that point, Brian, I'm getting in and I'm angry. I'm going back. I'm angry.
I'm getting payback.
I'm getting payback. Oh my God, I think we're a perfect match. I'm ghosting you because I got ghosted.
Not nice.
we get along good, but you're ugly.
But it's like, I don't know.
That's pretty much what's happening, Ray. I know you don't want to
I
hear
don't
it,
like it.
but that's what's happening here. David, we're going to hook you up with the UCP Central Florida Casino Royale, the annual celebrity poker tournament at Caribe Royale on Friday. Congratulations, you are going. $9:44, Johnny's house. Time to get out of here. Maddie, who's hanging out trying to learn a little morning radio. Maddie, what you got going on today? You got work again?
Yep, just work.
Just work. You say that with so much enthusiasm. Miss Ray.
I am actually heading over to the hospital. We are decorating some more children's
Thursday?
rooms.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
That's
So
good.
I'm excited for that.
All right. Norris.
I am picking up a shift today to make some shmoney's at job number 2.
Okay. And Brian?
Nothing, just a bunch of radio shows to do. And I said I was going to start like actually doing physical stuff on April 1st. So
Yep.
today I'm going to do some sort of workout of some sort. Boxing, lifting
Yeah, right.
weights. Something.
April Fools.
Thanks for the support, Ray. Thanks for the support.
I'm sorry.
Ray-
You got it.
Ray's tired. Ray texted us. Look, we text each other, but we're very mindful of when we text. Ray texted us at 10:44 last night over something like, well, I guarantee everybody's like, what?
You know what? It's a learning lesson for you guys. Put your phone on silent. How
I
about
did.
that?
I heard it vibrate and didn't even pick it up.
Oh, mine buzzed. I'm like, okay. This first thing when I looked at the clock and I was like, all right, which one of them ain't coming in tomorrow?
I'm over here Googling what it is that she sent us.
And I'm sitting here going, why did she think that was important?
Yeah. I looked this morning at what time I sent it and I was like, "Eesh, gonna have some explaining to do."
I knew my wife was home. I knew my son was home. I said, it can't be that important. I'll see it in the morning. I saw it at 2:30 this morning. I'm like, oh, interesting. I should text you back right now.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
I think I was still awake.
All right, Ryan Seacrest, it's all yours. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, everybody. I got work to do. None. Just getting ready to do some work, Gotta get some work done.